That's yours truly, Deck the Halls, with featuring Craig Crawford and Davin Roy Llewellyn on bass, Craig Crawford on saxophone. Listen, it's some good stuff, if I do say so myself. Listen, folks, I'm just about out of time, but again, before I leave, I want to make sure you remember to get in touch with the good folks over at CMJ Resources, because they are going to be the life source and the life force for your entrepreneurial dreams. Listen, every person, be the master. You know, the song says, God bless the child that's got his own. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got its own. And listen, you can only do that by your own method. It's not going to come to you. I've said it before. You know why you have to go out and pursue your dreams? Because your dreams will not come and get you. You got that? I know that's deep, right? Your dreams will not come and pick you up. You have to go after them, go and get them. And so I just want to encourage you, again, to reach out to CMJ Resources. You can do it online by going to www.cmjresources.org, or you can go, you can do it old school. Call them up, 407-340-3067. That's 407-340-3067. 407-340-3067. Tell them you heard it right here on WOKB Radio, and that'll let us know and keep us a little tab on how we're reaching out into the community. And I'm telling you right now, there is no other source that I know of that is more informed, more in touch, and more compassionate about the people of Orlando than the folks at CMJ Resources. So listen, if you just got an inkling of an idea of a business, get in touch with them and make sure you call them up at 407-340-3067. That's 407-340-3067, and let them know, hey, I've got an idea. Let me tell you real quick testimony. So I'm sitting in my dad's car. This is years ago, back when 8-track players. Y'all young folk don't know about 8-track players. They don't know about that, Brother Glenn. That's an old form of music. So we used to have back in the day. And I was sitting in my dad's car, and I had the idea, wow, it'd be a great thing if I could play my dad's records in the car while I'm driving. But there was no such thing as a record player for the car. But I didn't pursue. And guess what? Not too many years later, there was an invention that came along. You know what it's called? It's called the compact disc player. And you could have knocked me over with a feather, because I was sitting in my dad's car. God gave me that multi-billion-dollar idea, and I just shrugged it off because I thought, there's no way you could play records in a car. The sun would warp all the records. There's no way you can do it. And I shrugged it off. Guess what? Just like Michael Jackson said, he had to hurry up and write his songs because God would take it in. If he didn't write them, God would give it to Prince. That's what he said. So this is what happens when you don't act on your ideas. It could literally be a multi-billion-dollar idea if you'll just move on it and don't just downgrade it or degrade it or doubt it for being legit just because no one has ever done it before. Because you could be the one who sets the precedent. Just because it's never been done doesn't mean that it can't be done. And for me, my personal contention is that the impossible is only temporary. Let me say that again. Impossible is only temporary. It's impossible to walk on water until Peter comes along. It's impossible to beat Mike Tyson in the boxing ring. It's impossible. I mean, you don't even have time to go and get a box of popcorn before the fight's over until Buster Douglas shows up. It's impossible to run the mile in under 7 minutes. It's impossible to do the 100-yard dash or 100-meter dash in under 11 seconds until Usain shows up. So impossible is only temporary. It means it just hasn't been done before. It doesn't mean that it can't be done. All you got to do is believe. We're in the season right now, Christmas season. We're talking about the season of miracles, Christmas miracles. Perhaps this is the moment that you've been waiting for. Here's someone to tell you that what you've been dreaming can literally become a reality. But in the words of Donny Hathaway, that dreams, only thing comes to a dreamer are dreams. If you don't move, if you don't do anything about it, you'll never get anything. Okay? So with that being said, I'm getting ready to roll out. But again, I want to wish you and yours a very, very Merry Christmas. I trust that you will hold your family a little bit closer, enjoy and appreciate each other in a way perhaps that makes them know that they're valued, that they're appreciated, that they hold meaning, deep meaning in your own life. And let's make this Christmas the best Christmas ever. Hey, listen, don't forget to go out right now whilst you're online. If you guys are watching by way of the internet, go to iTunes, go to Spotify, download Deck the Halls, yours truly, Michael Norman, featuring Craig Crawford and Davin Roy Llewellyn. Deck the Halls, the remix. Check it out. Until next time, I'm going to leave you with a little Christmas music, and we'll see you next week, okay? God bless you.
brings us so much laughter and a holiday cheer. What we did, where we've been, what we say, brings us back around to see another Christmas day. Christmas time. Oh. That's holiday. Christmas time. Christmas time. Oh. That's holiday. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Buying gifts for our loved ones, preparing food for our friends, laughing and singing carols is where it all begins. Embracing the old and the young, even the one that spitefully abuses us. That's forever.
Just can't stop thanking you. Father, you've been there faithfully, even times when I didn't deserve you. Now I want the whole world to know